the academy is there to help you, to assist you. If you need help with a certain class, there's tutoring for that. If you need help shooting, there's assistance for that. There's assistance for everything, guys. All that you have to do, and again, remember what I told you, at the academy, all that you have to worry about is passing your classes and walking your clothes. Because not even the apartments that are given to you, the apartments are nice. Bedroom, some of you get a living room, your own bathroom, your own phone, your own little kitchen area, big old pool there where everybody hangs out on the weekend, okay? Not bad. But you have to take it seriously. You can't go to Glencoe to party all the time. Go to Glencoe to pass and be successful and graduate from the academy, okay? It's a 15-week program. Monday to Saturday, 7:30 to 4:30. After 4:30, ladies and gentlemen, short, sweat, whatever you want, depending on the time of day, depending on the teaching that you're over there. After work, it's like being at home. Okay, you can get out of the actual campground, go sightsee, do whatever you want. Okay, but from 7:30 to 4:30, you are obligated to be at the academy. That's your job, and you're getting paid for it. Yes, ma'am.
Is that the only academy there is?
For CBP officers, yes. Yes. There's another one that's for Cayman, but that's in where's that? Maryland? Front Royal, Virginia. Okay, that's for Cayman. But for the CBP officer, yes, that's Glencoe, Georgia. For those of you that don't know where Glencoe, Georgia is, well, let's say you're in Hill Valley, all across the nation on the other side, on the eastern coast, is Glencoe, Georgia. Okay, very hot in the summertime, very cold in the wintertime. So it depends what time you're there that you might like it, you might not. Okay, we do a lot of running. Lots of running. You do a 1.5-mile run. You have to do a 1.5-mile run in 16 and a half minutes. That's plenty of time, ladies and gentlemen. You can walk it, run it, skip it, whatever you want. But you have to meet that 16.5-minute time frame. If you do not make the 16.5-minute time frame, you're pretty much, you didn't pass it. You get one more chance, or you don't get a chance. You get 2 more chances to pass it, okay? You do a bench press. You want to see how much can you bench press, okay? And we'll take that initial marking on it, and then after that, then we'll have another one towards the end to see if you improve. And the overall objective is that we want to see you improve, okay? And then the other one is a stretching. We sit you down on the floor. I'm not going to sit on the floor for this one, guys, okay? But you sit yourself on the floor, and then you have to go ahead and stretch out and try to touch your toes and see how successful you are in touching your toes, okay? You can't bend your legs, okay? Can't use a pen and try to touch your toe. No. You have to lift your finger and try to touch your toe. All right, ladies and gentlemen? And that's all, it's like a benchmark to see where you're starting off and towards the end seeing, okay, how well did you do? Right? Question on it. Good. After 15 weeks in the academy, if you're successful, you pass the 15 weeks, you pass all your courses, then you go through the ceremony. At the ceremony, you will be given your badge and your credential, and that'll be with you. The weapon that you were utilizing at the academy that you started off with, that's the weapon that will be transferred from Glencoe to your port, and that's the same one that you will have. With the same one that you got used to, that's the same one that you're going to continue with until you retire, or until the agency switches weapons. Okay? When you get to the academy, you're going to be tested at the initial stages of the academy. You're going to be tested in the Spanish language. For those that are applying for the southwestern borders, one of the requirements is that you need to know how to speak Spanish. Speak and understand Spanish. If you test out of that test, then you're fine. You will not have to stay an additional 6 weeks in the Spanish program. If you don't test out on the Spanish test at the academy, then when you finish your 15 weeks, you might end up spending another additional 6 weeks at the academy, or you'll graduate They'll send you back to your home port, and then as soon as there's an availability for the Spanish program at the academy, they'll send you back again to the academy for an additional 6 weeks. And in that Spanish program, everything is in Spanish. The people around you speak Spanish. The television, telenovelas, Spanish, okay? Everything is in Spanish. Your magazines is in Spanish. Everything will be like Little Mexico, okay? Basically, it's like Little Mexico. I'm serious, ladies and gentlemen. Everything will be in Spanish. It's what you would call an immersion into the language, so that you can learn it as much as you possibly can, okay? Once you are successfully completing the course, you'll be sent back to your port. One of the incentives that CBP officers have is that we have what we call FLAT, F-L-A-T, the Foreign Language Aptitude Test. That test is what you will do once you're at the port. You'll schedule to take that test. When you take that test, they're going to ask you, you'll go through an array of, they'll ask you questions and you'll have to respond in Spanish. They'll give you a scenario and then you'll have to go ahead. They'll give you a scenario in Spanish and then you'll have to go ahead and translate what was said. Okay? If you're successful with that, you can get up to 5%. 5%? 5%, right? Of your 5% of your base salary for talking the language. That's not bad at all. You can get a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, or a 1. You can get a 1 or 2. You might want to take it later on. If you get a 3, you're somewhat borderline. But if you want to take it to better yourself, to get a 4 or 5, definitely. So that's additional money aside from the salary. Okay, aside from the overtime, just for talking the language, not a bad deal. Okay. When you are sent back to the port, you're wearing your uniform, you're wearing your gun belt, badge, credential. Now you're going to go to what we call post-academy training. And basically, what happens there is that at the ports of entry or seaports or airports, they have a training department. You're going to be pretty much what the training department is going to do is that they will go ahead and go all over again, basically what you learned at the academy, and apply it now to the port. You will shadow seasoned officers at the port in vehicle primary functions, vehicle secondary functions, and pedestrian, in the vehicle secondary office, so that you will start feeling comfortable working in all of these areas of the port. Okay. They will give you pointers, skills that they have learned, so that you can be a successful CBP officer and getting those narcotic loads, those undocumented documents, those forged documents, those undocumented immigrants, so that you can be successful as a CBP officer. Once you are done with the post-academy training, and the training officer says, okay, this person is ready to be released to the field, at that point, they are released to the field, you are placed on a particular shift, and you will start working that shift, and you can start working the overtime. Okay? But the training officers will not release you until they see that you are capable and you feel comfortable being out there on your own. After that, then you'll be released to the field. Okay? And like I said earlier, and the opportunities are endless as to what you can do within the agency. Okay? Like I said, CBP officer, K-9, training officer, special response team officer. I mean, there's an array of things that you can do. Okay? Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? I think I covered pretty much everything. Anything that you may have a question on at this point? Yes? Yes. The moment you come on board, from that point on, you start getting paid your salary. Yes. That's nice. And then you're at school and you're getting paid. Yeah, that's a big sweet deal right there. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Credit? Is your credit affected?
Oh, thank you for telling me that. Thank you for bringing that up.